Yeah, everybody wants to say something about university education, or maybe formal education generally. It's so interesting and it's a bit, should I say, unfortunate that at every possible opportunity, people want to throw jabs, just to make formal education look irrelevant or ineffective. Of course, there are flaws as there are in every system, but it does not take away the fact that people are doing too much. From statements like university will not allow you to copy, whereas that is how you succeed in life. You have to copy people. It's a statement that has been taken out of context. Of course, you don't copy people. No two journeys are the same. You learn from people's journeys and apply it to your own context. And that's the difference. And that's exactly what university teaches you. You are all taught the procedure, okay? And individuals are now expected to apply the procedure in their respective contexts. You're taught the same thing. So if we may put it, or if I may say, you're expected to apply, to copy the principle and now put it in your own context, which is exactly what life is about. You learn good things from one or two people and you put it in your own context. Another is, yes, university will not teach you how to make money. Of course, university is not basically to teach you how to make money. It's more than that. Okay, if you want to break out financially, you need to study, how to make money. Financial literacy, you need to study that separately. The truth is, we cannot all go to the university to learn how to make money. Okay, there will be some medical doctors, there will be some engineers, there will be some, people in the art world, and a common denominator is money. Okay, and you're taught a bit of it, but for you to actually make money and become wealthy, you need to embark on a personal financial literacy journey. Yes, maybe a bit more can be added, but of course, if we make our focus money, we will forget what is needed to make the respective professions. And we always need to remember that professions do not really exist primarily for money making, but actually for resolving challenges, finding solution to problems. That's the first purpose of professions. Okay, so it's not really the fault of the university. It's about understanding life. Some of these things are not easy to say because some of us are still on that financial literacy journey and we want to turn it to results. We want to have significant results. The results we have is not bad, okay, but we are eager to have much more convincing outputs, okay, before we really begin to talk confidently about financial literacy. Another one is, yes, what they teach you is is theory, and you go out there, go to the industry to learn the real deal. It's so strange. People will embark on 6-month courses. You're still going to go to study like you were studying in the university. The only difference is you are not going to do it for 6 months. You're going to do it for 3 years in the first instance. And the people don't have that capacity to sustain a continuous learning process, and it becomes tedious and difficult, and they begin to say a lot of things. There's nothing you want to do on this planet that you do not have to study. You can't be good at it. You have to study. Talk about forex trading. You can't just be gambling on your computer. You need to know the rules. You need to understand markets. You need to understand currencies. You need to have an idea of what has happened before, what might happen, what to do when something happens. That's exactly what learning is. Okay? Yes, he's in the age of hey hi. You don't just wake up one day and start coding. Okay? There are principles, there are protocols, there are procedures, there are different platforms. You need to understand which one is good for what you want to do, which one has bigger limitations. These are the knowledge put together which are meant to be delivered to you while in the university as well. So the key thing is, with whatever you choose to do, you will have to learn. Okay, the approach to learning might differ. Okay, but when people talk as if everybody should just go and learn on the job, and that is the best way to learn, well, I wish everybody well, but the truth of the matter is it's a time bomb. Okay, the best way to learn is to document knowledge, and the best way to learn is to understand the power of simulation before the actual. University gives you, a very good grant, good opportunity to simulate, learn from what has happened, learn from what is going on, simulate the procedures, get exposed to practical a bit, then go and build on that after graduation. It's a process. But people do not want to experience the first phase. They just want to be able to, go to the industry and start experimenting. And that is why the world itself has become an experiment, and I hope we survive it. Okay, people just come up with policies anyhow. People, try to do things the way they think it should be done without, really thinking about the implications. No simulation. Okay, just come up with policy, economic crashes, and the next day you begin to shout, the politician must go. No, it wasn't well, I try not to talk too much, but I think the message is clear. Respect the sector, okay? And when you want to critique it or criticize it, do not talk as if you really understand the entirety of the whole thing, okay? Talk with a mind of listening and engage intellectuals, people who are confident, okay, to talk about the power and the importance of university education. Talk to them, not those who have lost confidence in themselves. Yes, there are people in all the sectors and they've lost interest, they've lost confidence in themselves, and they will water down what is happening in their own sector. When you meet people like that, don't bother too much. They are wounded. It's not their fault, okay? It's the society, is a combination of a lot of things. But the key thing is, never talk down on anything, okay, that you have not really managed, experienced, or controlled for a significant number of years. You don't understand that thing. That's the truth. Again, I wish everybody well. I'm just trying to do my best. Enlighten this generation. There is more to learn. See you soon.